Hello, hello, hello. This is the Peak Signing Agents podcast where I'm helping you become the best notary and signing agent you can be. I'm your host, DVO, Derek Van Otten, and we're coming at you from the mobile office for a brand new episode. And this is one where I'm sharing a story. I thought it was a very interesting topic that was in a Facebook group. And I thought I would share what happened with somebody, okay? And my opinion about what happened. And I'll share with you why I'm talking about this as well. Okay, so this was posted a few weeks ago. And this is what the person posted out there. He said, well, here's a new one. I just got pulled off of a loan modification because I was too old. Like, wow. The signing service apologized and said I was preferred, but their client, who I've worked with before, specifically stated no one over the age of 65. This one is a new one to me. And I gotta be honest, it's a new one to me too, okay? I've never seen that before. I've seen this person post before, and I get where he's coming from. And I'm not sure his tonality, if he's angry or just in awe or shocked. I can't tell from the tonality of a message or a Facebook group post. But I'll tell you the response people were doing. They were going off, not on the notary by any chance. They were going off on the signing service. They'd call them out, say who it is. This is age discrimination. This is against the law. Lawyer up. You deserve to sue. And to be honest, I was surprised that was the response of a lot of people. Again, I'll go into this a little bit more while I'm talking about this. And I was the only one that kind of had a different angle. Again, everyone that posted, there was a lot of posts before I got there. In fact, this post has been taken down. Maybe there was too many people commenting, or I don't know. He just felt like, hey, this is getting out of hand. I'm going to remove this. He removed it for whatever reason. He decided to move it. And I get it. I probably understand why he removed it. But anyway, I said, well, again, everyone's responding, lawyer up, you should sue them. What's their names? Call them out. This is wrong. Everything they're doing is wrong. This is illegal. So this is what I responded. I said, I might be wrong, but I think age discrimination only applies to employers, not independent contractors. But what do I know? That's what I said. And then I continued, unpopular opinion, I would do the same thing as a signing service if that's what my client asked. But I definitely wouldn't tell the notary that, LOL, laughing emoji. That's my response. I'll tell you why I responded that way. But I will first continue from my post, from my reply. He never replied to me, actually, the person that posted this. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, actually. I'm just saying he didn't reply to me. One person replied, two people replied to me. One person, they just said, ding, ding, ding. Means I nailed it, right? Because age discrimination is not for independent contract. We are independent contractors. We're hired independently and we're self-employed. We are not employees. We cannot sue for age discrimination. That was one response. They said, ding, ding, ding. So they agreed with me. Another person said, would you keep that client knowing they discriminate? Excuse me. So another person's question to me was, would you keep that client knowing that they discriminate? And then my response was, do they discriminate? Did they discriminate? Is that a request from the signer, the realtor, the lender, or the escrow company? Is this one time or their permanent requirement? And then I shared a story. I had a request from a single Muslim man that he wanted to have a male notary. It is against his belief to be alone with a female in his own home. So I asked a question, is that sexist or his religious belief? Would I not accommodate that request? And then I stated, I absolutely accommodated that request. And I would accommodate this one request as well. That was my response. What do you think about my response? Am I right? Am I wrong? I want to break this down for you guys, and again share why I'm doing this. So this person, he posted this question. Not a question. He made this statement. Wow, this is a new one. I just got pulled off a loan modification because they said I'm too old. I've worked with them before. They don't want to work with someone that's over the age of 65. The signing service apologized. So I'm taking a few things here away from it, okay? And here's why. I think everyone that responded besides me, there were a couple people that said age discrimination is not for independent contractors. A few people had actually said that. That's only if you're an employee at somewhere. But the reason I'm sharing this is because so many people jump to that. Like, this is age discrimination. It's illegal. You should call them. You should sue them. You should call them out. Get a lawyer. In my opinion, they didn't do anything wrong. However, everyone is so quick. Not everyone. So many people are so quick to be the victim. Or to help this person be a victim. They were almost instigating this person to act as a victim when he had no intentions of this whatsoever. If I looked at some of his response, if you look at his response, he actually mentioned to a lot of people, I don't blame the signing service. I don't blame them at all. They're just doing what they were asked to do. They were kind of putting themselves in a corner here. Their client asked them to do this. What are they, their hands are tied, he felt. I don't blame them at all. And he even said here, I've worked with them before. So in my mind, I'm going, who asked for this? Who requested this? Did the signing service request this? Did the real estate agent? Did the title company? Did the mortgage company? Did the signers? Did they already have 3 other people come that were maybe over the age of 65 that did a bad job with them? They missed signatures. They missed stamps. They had to re-sign. I don't know the situation, right? I believe there's 2 sides to every story, and I also believe that the truth lies somewhere in the middle of those 2 stories. But I don't jump to conclusions. I thought, maybe, what if somebody over the age 65 showed up, missed 3 notarizations, so they don't want to hire this notary again. They hire another notary. They're also over the age of 65. They mess up. They miss a lot of things. And now they have to sign again. Maybe this loan has been postponed 3 times because 3 notaries did a bad job. And maybe all 3 notaries were over the age of 65. And maybe the signers were saying, I don't know who you guys keep sending me, but everyone you send me doesn't know what they're doing. They're slow. I don't know. But maybe that's the case. So they're just saying, hey, this one time we're asking you to make sure you hire someone that's under the age of 65. This is not our demand every time. This is a one-time request. I don't know, okay? I'm just saying I don't jump to conclusions and I don't jump to becoming a victim. That's just me. However, I am against age discrimination. I'm against any type of discrimination. But anyway, I'm reading this, right? And that's what he's saying. The signing service apologized, and that's where I think the signing service messed up too. I wouldn't have said anything. I would have just been like, hey, sorry, we had to take you off. It's not going through for you. Sorry. I don't have to go into detail. I don't have to, right? If I'm hiring a notary as an independent contractor, I don't have to explain myself. I can remove anyone that I want. I can hire whoever I want. Now, I wouldn't just do that, but if I was requested, I would. Let's go into my response. I said, I might be wrong, but I think age discrimination only applies to employers. Well, I was right. That does. An unpopular opinion, I would do the same thing as a signing service if that's what my client asked. I just wouldn't tell. Okay, I just explained that. And then this one person said, would you keep that client knowing they discriminate? Again, why would you jump to conclusions saying that because they've made this one request that you know of, that they always are asking this request? Jumping to conclusions, jumping to a dramatic response. We, as signing agents, we, as self-employed business owners, need to have tougher skin, in my opinion. We need to have tough skin. We can't be offended or alarmed every time someone says something that might trigger us or might be deemed or looked at wrong. We need to stop. Okay? We're adults. Because to be a notary public in my state, again, you have to be over the age of 18. So you're an adult. You're a business owner. And things are going to rub you the wrong way. Things are going to get at you sometimes. You need to have tough skin. But it's okay to get offended if someone had intentions of offending you. But if you're not sure that was their intention, stop being so soft, in my opinion. That's just me. I just think entrepreneurs and business owners need to be a little tougher, in my opinion. That's why we want to be entrepreneurs. We're willing to risk. We're willing to go out there and get uncomfortable. That's why that's what makes us successful. Because we're willing to do the things that most people won't. You watching or listening to this podcast or YouTube video, you are a signing agent. You are a notary. You are self-employed because you are tough. Because you're willing to do the things that most people won't. You're willing to sacrifice time, driving, money. You're willing to sacrifice things for a bigger reward. Whether it's more money, monetarily, whether it's a success, maybe it's a new car, a new home, a vacation, whatever. You're willing to sacrifice. That means you're strong. That means you're tough. Stop getting offended. Stop feeling like everyone's after you, okay? I see this a lot, not just in the notary world. I'm just saying, as someone like me, I coach other business owners, and I help other business owners, and I have relationships with other business owners. That's one quality I see. They have tough skin. They don't get offended. They're not the victim. They're the victor. Okay? And that's how you and I need to always be thinking. We are the victors. We're the champions. We're the peak signing agents. And the ones that don't make it is because they're soft. Right? I bet most of the people that were complaining are not going to last. All right? That's just my opinion again. So again, this person said, would you keep that client when they discriminate? Who said they discriminate? They just made a one-time request. Let's go back to my story. The man who's Muslim, in his own home, he does not want a woman notary to be alone with him. In my opinion, that's admirable. I'm not Muslim, but I find that admirable, that is his belief, and he stands strong behind that. If my client says, hey, Derek, this person is a Muslim. It's a Muslim man who does not want a woman alone with him. He wants a male notary. Can you accommodate that? Yes, I can accommodate that. Am I going to be quick to judge and say, oh, client, you're sexist. How dare you think that only a man can do this job? That is not what they're saying, right? But that's how so many people will look at it. A lot of people look at it that way. You're just saying that a man can do this job. Actually, my client was a female escrow officer. That was her request on her client's behalf. Why would you not accommodate that? Why would I not accommodate this? This was my question. Why would I not accommodate this one-time request? Now, if I had a client that was just like, hey, we don't want you ever to hire a notary that's over the age of 65, I would talk to them about that. But hey, let's talk about this. Why would you say that? I know some great notary signings that are over the age of 65. They do a fantastic job. In fact, they're very thorough because they come from an era where you had to be very thorough and professional. They're great to work with. I would argue with them a little bit about that. Or I wouldn't say argue. I would challenge them about that. And so I just wanted to share this because I don't want people, in fact, probably the people that would be offended are the ones not even watching or listening to this anyway, because they're not going to last. But I want you to continue to be successful. I want you to continue being a great entrepreneur, not a good one, a great entrepreneur, a peak signing agent. I want you to continue to that. I want you to strive for that. Okay? I'm talking on this episode from a place of love, tough love, I should say. Tough love. Okay? But it is love. I'm not hitting anybody, so it's tough love because I'm getting direct. We have to be tough, right? Especially if you want to maybe even one day become a signing service. And you might have to deal with notaries and deal with a lot more clients. And maybe even employees. Like me, I have employees that I hire. And I have to talk to them and work with them every single day. If they give me feedback, I can't get offended from their feedback. They're like, hey, Derek, we feel like we don't talk to you as much. We feel like we're not getting the support from you. I can't be offended. It's like, what do you want me to do? Be everywhere all the time? No, I was like, okay, I have to listen. Tell me what I can do. Yeah, I'm not going to... I've learned to have tough skin. That's why when my mentors... That's when, like with Mark Wills, when he tells me directly what I need to work on, what I need to stop doing also, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to stop doing, I listen. I don't be like, you don't know what I go through every day. You don't know how my life is. I don't bitch and complain about it. I'm like, yes, okay, you're right. Yes, I see where you're coming from. All right, I appreciate that feedback. I appreciate you giving me tough love. I appreciate you telling me what I need to hear because you want me to be better. I want I'm talking to you, the one listening or watching this. I want you to be the best. I want you to be better. I want you to just focus on being the best, okay, and not focus on drama. This person that posted this, he wasn't trying to be dramatic. He was probably trying to vent actually a little bit. He's probably trying to vent. Because I could see his response. He was not like, I'm not lawyering up. Why would I lose a relationship? Why would I want to have a stigma on me that I'm someone that's going to sue about age discrimination? Ridiculous. I'm just losing out on one job. I'm not losing out for a lifetime from this company. Why would I put myself in that type of position? Why would anyone try to induce him to do that either? It was just beyond me. I was surprised. That's why I said unpopular opinion, but this is how I feel. And I got a lot of likes on that actually. So anyway, you guys keep being awesome. Keep being the best. Keep being victors and winners because you are. I believe in you. I do this podcast because I believe in you that are watching and listening. I know you'll do great things. That's why you're watching or listening in the first place. I'm on your side. All right? When it comes to me as a signing service owner, the signers come first, right? It's the signers giving them the best service, the best experience. It's my clients. It's the title company, the mortgage company, the real estate agent is giving them the best service. Third, it's the notaries. And I hope you as notaries, you're putting those two that I just said before all of you, but you notaries are next. That's important to me. And then I take care of my employees. And then I take care of my family with a paycheck. Okay, you notaries are before me. I think highly. That's why I do this podcast and YouTube channel. Take care. And if you appreciate it, please follow and subscribe. Talk to you next episode. Bye.